Good morning. It's 12:41 a.m. My name is Darian Beckles, and this is my work narrative. If I had to describe my work narrative in one word, or if my work narrative had to be one word, it would be grit. Grit. I have always been in spaces throughout my career where I am at a disadvantage, mostly an educational disadvantage, intellectual disadvantage. Where I've worked, I've always been surrounded by people who are smarter and more educated than I was, meaning they had degrees and I didn't, and they had knowledge that I didn't. But the one thing that would always elevate me above them, or the one reason I would often get chosen above them for a position when it came to interviews, or when it came to with work within work, within a career, within a job I've already been, is I've always had this mentality where I want to outwork everyone, and I'll do what it takes to be that person where I am the hardest working person in the room. It's an ongoing thing for me. I have to be the hardest working person in the room. If I'm not going to be the smartest person, if I'm not going to be the strongest person, if I'm not going to be the quickest person or the most educated, I will be the hardest working person in the room. I can think of one particular position where I worked there for 4 years, and I applied to this position knowing that it required an advanced degree, or at least I think it was a bachelor's degree. It was an operations coordinator position for a cancer research center. And long story short, I got the position. Why? Because I made sure to let them know that I was the most enthusiastic candidate that they'll ever interview. And this was genuine. This wasn't blowing smoke up their butt. This was genuinely how I feel, and this is generally how I approach things when I work. You give me a task, I will do my best to be the hardest working person within my lane, within my task. And it doesn't matter what the task is. You put the task in front of me, I'm going to work hard. Right? The task may change, but I'm not going to change. Right? I will outwork everyone, and make sure to outwork everyone. That's my work narrative. Right? Grit. Right? Grinding, just grinding. That's what I do. May not be as smart as you. I may not be as quick or as charismatic, or I may not pick up things as fast as you. But push comes to shove, I will work hard. I will outwork you. I think Will Smith said something about a treadmill. He said he'll die before he'll let you beat him on a treadmill or outrun him on a treadmill. And I don't know if I'm as extreme as Mr. Will Smith, but yeah, that's along the lines of how I think when I approach work. And that's been my narrative since forever. And that'll continue to be my narrative. No matter what job you put in front of me, I'll continue to push myself. I'll continue to compete with other people. Yeah, mostly with myself. Like I have a standard. I'll compete with my own standard. If I'm not competing with other people, I will try to outwork my own standard. That's my narrative. I will grind my way to the top. So that's pretty much it. That's my work narrative. Have a good morning. Peace.